kind of have, let's talk about, how to kind of survive, so to speak, or how to thrive, or how to do best in today's market. So I kind of want to get a conversation with Scott and Dylan, and like, guys, what do we want to share with people, and what should we be doing? Should they, the obvious, wait or go now, or if I do decide, what do I need to do? How do you survive? What's sort of the advice that we would want to give to people to make it through today's kind of crazy market? Dylan, why don't we start with you, and then we'll kind of get into a conversation.
Well, I think we've talked several times in the past about our thoughts about the market and waiting for it to cool down. And everybody, I remember a year ago during COVID, was saying, "Hey, market's going to crash. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait till next year. Market's going to crash." And how'd that work out? Right, is the question today. And so going forward, we don't definitely believe that there's going to be, if there's a cool down, that may be a slowdown in how hot it is right now, but it's not going to be a downturn, right? Where prices dramatically fall or something crazy happens. And because there's so many fundamental things in the market right now that are not similar to 2007 and 2008. And so there's some experts saying this could go on for 5 years, what we're seeing right now, because of the lack of, one of the big drivers is nationally, we've been in the last 10 years building lower than average the number of homes that we normally build in America. So we're not replacing or adding to the inventory. And you have the demographic tectonic plates that are hitting each other right now, right? You have the millennials who are coming into the home buying market strongly right now, biggest segment right now, who are buying homes. And then you have baby boomers who are living longer, staying healthier longer, and staying in their homes. And so you have a huge increase of demand, and there is no supply. And we've been actually short on supply for the last 10 years. We've never caught up ever since the last downturn. Builders have not caught up to building homes at the same rate they had been the prior 50 years. So the constrained inventory is not going to go away, right? We were talking about before the show, we all have properties that we could sell right now for a huge profit from what we bought them for. But what are we going to do if we do that, right? That's the seller's question is, if I do sell, where do I go? Even if I want to upsize or downsize, it's a uncertain time where even if I sell and I make a big profit, do I have something I want to buy? And there's a big disincentive right now for sellers.
So let's get Scott into this. So Scott, so Dylan's made a couple of really important points about market fundamentals. I think that what really kind of stuck out to me, Dylan, what you said is that, there may be a cool down, but there's not forecast to be a downturn. Scott, what do you want to add to what's been going on so far?
Well, when it comes to hesitation for people, people are going to be asking the question, should I buy now? Because they see, price here on Oahu is up 22%. Our median home price is $978,000. We're getting ready to hit $1 million prior to the median price prior to the end of the summertime. And so rightfully, buying a home is a big purchase. It's a high involvement, it's a process, not an event. It takes time, planning. And in doing so, when you have something where we have an accelerating market and you don't have a whole lot of time to be able to process that home and make a decision, you're having to go 50, 75,000, 100,000 over asking price in some situations. Rightfully so, it's going to create some hesitation. It's going to be like, man, do I really want to get into this? Is this sustainable? Is this going to last? And if you focus solely on prices, you're probably, what are prices going to do, and are they going to come down? You're probably going to get stuck and not make a move. There's other things. That's a part of what our job is. It's why are we buying the home? What is the purpose? What are we doing? And how long are we going to be here? And then we can base the strategy around that. And there's some people that, no, you shouldn't. You want to do a flip in this market. That's always risky. It's hard to find those deals, but or if someone's here, say, oh, I'm going to be here 1 year, 2 years, and then sell. Okay, your risk component's higher. You have to weigh that out, but there's even ways to balance that out. So I feel like we're outside of the norm of what you would normally do in the buying process. And in doing so, it becomes way more stressful for people. So naturally, there's a hesitation that happens. And the question is, should you be